Wuthering Heights is a novel written by Emily Brontë and published in 1847. The story is set in the moorland of Yorkshire, England, and revolves around the turbulent and tragic love affair between Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff. The novel begins with a man named Lockwood renting Thrushcross Grange, a neighbouring property to the remote and mysterious Wuthering Heights. Lockwood becomes curious about his landlord, Heathcliff, and asks the housekeeper, Nellie Dean, to tell him about the history of Wuthering Heights. Nellie starts to recount the events from her childhood. She explains that the Earnshaws, a family of gentry, lived at Wuthering Heights. Mr. Earnshaw brings home a young boy named Heathcliff, whom he found abandoned on the streets of Liverpool. Catherine Earnshaw, Mr. Earnshaw's daughter, forms a strong bond with Heathcliff, despite the disapproval of her brother, Hindley. As they grow older, Catherine's relationship with Heathcliff intensifies and becomes more passionate. However, when Catherine meets Edgar Linton, a wealthy and refined neighbor, she becomes torn between her love for Heathcliff and her desire for a better social position. Catherine eventually decides to marry Edgar, which deeply devastates Heathcliff. Heathcliff, consumed by his love for Catherine and driven by his desire for revenge, leaves Wuthering Heights. He returns several years later as a wealthy and mysterious figure. Heathcliff seeks to destroy those who have wronged him, particularly Hindley and Edgar, and takes control of both Wuthering Heights and Thrushcross Grange. Heathcliff's revenge takes a toll on everyone involved. Catherine, trapped in a loveless marriage, becomes increasingly ill and dies after giving birth to a daughter named Cathy. Heathcliff's obsession with Catherine persists even after her death, and he becomes haunted by her spirit. The story continues with the second generation, focusing on the complicated relationship between young Cathy and Hareton Earnshaw, Hindley's son. Their love eventually blossoms, bringing hope for the future and symbolizing the possibility of healing the wounds caused by the previous generation. Wuthering Heights explores themes of love, passion, revenge, social class, and the destructive power of unresolved emotions. It is known for its dark and atmospheric portrayal of characters and its exploration of the complexities of human nature. Regenerate response.